Yo, what's up, guys? Dark Locks here. Today we're gonna be talking about another holster. This one is on the cheaper side of things, but I don't see too many reviews on YouTube about this specific brand, so I thought I'd go ahead and do one for anyone who's curious. This holster is from Davis Tactical. He has a website, and you can find these on eBay. Now, first we'll start off with some positives about the holster, which is all of them come with the DCC and the little claw here on the side. So that's always nice when you don't gotta buy those and put them on. Doesn't cost extra for getting them either. Now, it also comes with these little holes, so if you want to change it to the DCC clips instead of the monoblock clips, you can do that. Or if you wanted to add like the ulti clips like this one has, you could do that. That's a different holster, but you have that option. Now we're gonna kind of get into the negatives about this holster. So actually, about both of them, because I have two of them to show you guys. Now the 43X one isn't that terrible. As far as like, you put it on there, you gotta kind of, it's one thing I don't like about this holster, at least for the 43X, it doesn't give you that solid, like I've noticed in his videos, he kind of slams holsters on to try and give it that retention click that you don't really get on this one. So that's one thing I don't really like. I mean, the retention's there. It's not going to fall out, even with your mag in there. I've never had it come out or nothing. Like as far as shaking it. But the negatives is, as you can see, I only put that in there a couple times, and that's from that holster. You can even see it get wiped off here. Just the little markings, it'll mark up your light really bad. You can see that on there. You can take a cloth or something and wipe it off. But so yeah, it marks up your gun really bad. Now I know holsters, drawing and concealing it and drawing it over and over, you're gonna eventually get markings, but this one just does it super badly. I know that's not going to be a big deal for some of you it is. The other thing is, for this one, the hardware he sends with it, the screws is kind of rusted out already. I haven't had this holster all that long. The other negative thing I have to say is this one in particular was made for my Glock 23 Gen 5, because it's really hard to find 23 Gen 5 holsters with a light, at least a TLR1, or it was at the time. I couldn't find one. I was looking forever. So I gave this guy a chance based on him having this, and I ordered this one here because I was just being cheap, and I was like, hey, 2 holsters, $100, we'll give it a shot. Well, 100 beans. But this one, same deal. If you do get it on, it does make that click noise, but this one's really hard to get in and out, and the only way to make it fit smoothly with the 23, because of how fat the slide is, because he said he made it for this one. I messaged him about it and everything, so that he knew it was for the Gen 5, because the Gen 5 has that fatter slide compared to, at least for 40, compared to like a 9mm. You can see the 40 is fatter. So, oh yeah, this is clear. 43X was clear. That's really kind of crappy. Like I said, the positives same as the other one. You get this. You got these holes. You can switch it out if you want to. So what I've been doing with it, because it doesn't really work for my 23, is it kind of works as almost like a universal holster. As long as I have a TLR on my guns, it seems to work. Like for my Glock 45, and this is where you'll hear this one actually gets solid retention with this for some reason. So been using it for that one. Works with this one. It works with my 19 Gen 4 when I put the light on. It works with my RXM when I put the light on. It even works with my dagger because of how fat the thing is from the 40. You can kind of just fit them all in here. So I guess that part's nice about it, but otherwise, would I recommend this holster to anyone? If you're on a budget and you absolutely can't get anything else, yes. But honestly, for the price point of these holsters, you can find something better. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show one really quickly. For the same price, you can get this one. It's by Rounded by Concealment. They're around the same price. Now, the only thing with these is it doesn't, if you want the clip and the claw, you do got to pay a little bit extra compared to this one. It comes with it. But as far as the fitting on your gun part, the fitment is so much better on these. As you can tell, I'll let you go ahead and hear it. That's what I have it. This one, I have these for two different guns. Have it for the Ruger RXM, and then I have it for the Glock 27. Both of them flawless as far as the fitting goes. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and come on here and give you guys a little review on this because, like I said, I don't see too many talking about Davis Tactical on YouTube. That may be for a good reason, because I'm not impressed whatsoever with this holster. Maybe if you don't mind, just the cheap one that you could, I'm sure if I heated it up and remolded it, it wouldn't be as bad, but shouldn't have to do that. Anyways, if you guys like this kind of content, reviews, things like that, go ahead and give me a like, comment, sub. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. And yeah, thanks guys.